answer the question on how to add text to the lid, let's open the lid, and then I am going to click this bottom view here in the bottom left, and then just orient the view here so it's how you want the text to be displayed. What we're going to do is click on the item we want to add the text to. Click here where it says text shape. Go ahead here where it says objects, and then just make sure your text is selected, and then select the number 1 here, which is your color. Change it to a different color right now, and then we're going to select it again, and then that way we can edit, and now we know what it's going to look like. So let's go ahead and just type Koozie, and you need to remember too what nozzle size you're printing with. Most people are going to print with the 0.4 size nozzle, which means you want your text to be a little bit bigger to make sure that it comes through. If you have too fine of a text, let me see if I can find a good example here. Something like this that has these really fine lines may not come through as well on a 0.4. Let's see if we unclick the bold or uncheck the bold. See how they're really thin? It may not come through as well on a 0.4. A 0.2 may be able to do it. 0.4 may be able to get it done as well, but it just might not look as good. So you may want to consider doing a bold text, or just picking a different text that has a bolder style to it, something like that. To embed the text into the lid itself, change this to 0.1. You can put 0, it doesn't matter, it's going to automatically put it to 0.1 because it won't let you put it to 0. Embedded depth, you're going to change, I found 1 millimeter works best. The only thing you don't want to do is make it too big. So if you make it, let's say 5, what ends up happening is from this side it looks really good, but as soon as you turn it, you can see it on the back side, right? And that's what we want to avoid. We don't want the text on the back side, okay? So double click again, 1 millimeter, and we'll change it just like that. And then you can adjust your text gap, which is the space between the letters. And it's going to use the surface or surround surface right there. So if you want to wrap it around the edge of the lid, you could potentially do that. And you can also type in here a number that works best for you. And then you can change the angle too. So you can rotate it around this axis right there where the yellow square is, okay? And then what we're going to do, we can just select out of it and it's placed there. Now, if you want to add a second row or third or fourth, whatever, click on your item again, text box, and it's right there. And we will type, let's say, holder, and I'll show you guys one more little tip. Hit the number 2 to change the color. Alright, and so now it's there, and let's say, alright, it's off center, right? That doesn't look good, does it? So what you can do, hold shift on your keyboard and select both of your text. So now they're both selected. Select move up here, and you're going to hit align left, right, center. And it's going to automatically move them both to the center position. And now you can move them both together while they're centered between each other, okay? Another tip, you could select all 3 objects, your lid, text, and now you can align all 3 of those, left, right, center, okay? And now it will align your text within the center of your lid as well. Alright? And now all that's left is to click out of that, slice your plate. Nothing on the back side, which is what we want. And 60 minutes to print the text. There you go. Alright? Happy printing, guys. Hope this helps.